Hi. Well, the numbers of stones and the features at Stonehenge could possibly be random, but I think they're based on profound observations of the Earth, the Sun and the Moon by the Neolithic people. So I'll start by outlining the four cycles that I think are particularly involved, and that is the Synodic month, the sidereal month or sidereal month, the nodal cycle and the meton. So the Synodic month is the time taken for a phase of moon to return to the same phase. So for instance, full moon to full moon, one lunation. 29.5 days, or in practice, either 29 days or 30. A sidereal month or sidereal month is the time taken for the moon to orbit the Earth, 360 degrees, 27 1/3 days. The moon's orbit is tilted at about 5 degrees to the ecliptic, and the 2 points where it crosses the ecliptic are called the nodes. These nodes have a retrograde motion. This is the nodal cycle and takes about 18 2/3 years to complete its journey. Syzygy. Syzygy. The meton is named after an ancient Greek who is supposed to have discovered it. However, I'm sure it was discovered and known about much earlier than that, probably back in the Neolithic or even earlier. Many of the cycles in the sky appear not to fit. There are anomalies. For instance, there are not an exact number of months in a year, somewhere between 12 and 13. However, if you wait 19 years, this all comes back into sync again. One way of looking at this is if you were born on a certain phase of the moon, say a full moon, you would not have a full moon on your birthday again until you were 19, and then again at 38, and so on. And this cycle is so accurate that if it starts at the right point in time, it may go on for 200 years before it clicks over by one day. So all of these numbers I've introduced you to appear at Stonehenge. So some of the numbers which are odd fractions, as it were, 29.5, we can get rid of the 29.5 by multiplying it by 2, making 59. The 27 1/3 we can multiply by 3 to make 82. And the 18 2/3 we can multiply by 3, and that makes 56. Apart from the 4 station stones and the 5 trilithons, all the other features of stones and holes at Stonehenge appear to be connected with the 4 cycles that I've mentioned. I suppose the 4 station stones could possibly be the leap year, but with small numbers it's very difficult to tell. But with the other larger numbers, I think it shows that randomness is not a factor. I'm sure that alignments have been around for millennia, probably way back in the Paleolithic and the Mesolithic. However, then I think there would have been more emphasis on helical risings and devising constellations and devising a zodiac. I think that alignments really took off, though, once people started to settle down in the Neolithic and the Bronze Age. It made more sense then. But because of this, I think we've forgotten the numbers. I believe that the numbers actually show a more profound knowledge of astronomy, more in-depth observation, and a knowledge of counting and mathematics and keeping records. How they did that, I don't know. Perhaps stones in a bag or whatever. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed some of the things in this video, and if you've got any questions, send in a comment. Thank you for watching. Cheers. Bye.